DJ made enough.
I'm Egor Sokolov, Ottawa Senators prospect, and I'm here only touching great this podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike are taking over the podcast scene in Vancouver. Get down or lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
First one is born in Russia. Tell us a little bit about childhood and when you started playing hockey.
Well, I started skating when I was 5 years old, but I absolutely hated it. I did not like any aspect of hockey or skating, and well, so my mom had to kind of extra push me on the ice, kind of just, lock me out there and just tell me to skate and stuff. But as soon as I think I turned probably 7, I would say, I kind of, started touching the puck more and shooting the puck around and stuff. So it kind of became enjoyable and, start making friends around as well. So it kind of became fun. And since then I kind of took off and I knew that something I'm going to stick to.
Did you play many other sports growing up or have a favorite one?
Yeah, I played soccer, I played basketball, I played table tennis. I played all those kind of sports, just give it aside because a bunch of my friends, back home didn't play hockey too as well, but a couple of my buddies played competitive soccer, so I used to just go outside with them and kick the ball around. And then in school I kind of got into the table tennis stuff too, so I was playing competitive for 4 years as well in school against other schools and stuff, and it was fun.
Okay. That probably actually helped with your hockey too, with the hand-eye coordination.
Exactly, the reaction and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's important in hockey, so I thought it was great for me to being able to do that.
Okay.
Any nicknames, and what's your favorite jersey number and why?
My nickname, they call me Sokol. My last name is Sokolov, so it's called Sokol, kind of short. My favorite jersey number always been probably 68 because of Jaromir Jagr, but I never choose that. But I kind of never really had an option of that. So, but it was my always a favorite number because he was my favorite player growing up.
Oh, nice choice. That's your favorite.
Nice choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that maybe we'll see a number 68 in an Ottawa Senators jersey this year.
Nah, I don't think I want to choose that because she's way too good at hockey. So, yeah.
And it's not like Ottawa's got a bunch of retired jerseys that you could get anyone you want, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. But I think, I'm going to stick to what I've been, been past what. Well, I've been 26 in junior, and I had 13 last year in the Belleville, and I used 13 at the World Junior. So I kind of, 13 is a half of 26. I kind of like that. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, 13 is a good number. I like it.
And Datsuk, of course.
And he's from my hometown as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
right on.
so,
Right on.
Yeah.
Who would you say you mirror your game after, try and play like? Like I know you said you kind of looked up to Yager, but is there someone you tried to model your game up more current?
I think I try to not be anybody else but Egor Sokolov, but there's lots of guys in NHL, who's big and have a good shot and kind of, protecting the puck well down low and stuff. So, like guys like Blake Wheeler, it's kind of the guys I'm looking how they do things on the ice. Like, I have development coach talking to me, and he sends me clips of him how he does things. So that's kind of a guy like I kind of learn from. But there's many guys in NHL who's big and so effective down low and have a great shot. So kind of try to get as much information from any of those guys.
Great player too.
And
yeah.
And how about if you were having a dinner party and you had to invite 3 famous people, dead or alive? Who would you invite?
Who I would invite?
Yeah, I asked the nice questions. He asked the tricky questions.
Yeah, those ones are awful. I think I probably would take Panarin.
Yeah.
Panarin Kucherov after a Stanley Cup and kind of see what kind of person he is. Well, and I would take Yager as a third guy, to be honest with you.
Nice one. Yeah. That's a solid dinner party.
And Yager still keeps the hot chicks with him,
Oh, exactly. They're all over him, for sure.
Yeah, they are. Do you have a favorite sports movie?
Honestly, though, it was a movie back home in Russia. I don't know if it was in English. It was Legend Number 17 about Valery Kharlamov. He was a Russian player. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Valery.
No, never heard of him.
You never heard of him? You should Google him up. He's probably the best player in Russia. And it was documentary about him. He died in a car accident, but yeah, it was bad back in he was playing back in when this Canada-Russia Super Series started.
Oh, 72. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was playing that times, but it was a movie about him, kind of how he became a hockey player and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay.
I'll have to read up on that. Any pregame rituals or routines?
Nothing really special. Like, go to the rink, kind of, morning skate, stretch out and all that kind of stuff, kind of prepare my body, get it warm, do a treatment if I need to, then, go back home and eat my pregame meal and relax and rest. Sometimes I feel like I need I nap, but if I don't, I kind of try to not force it. So, sometimes if I force it, I'm going to be still asleep and I need a big hit on me to wake up during the game. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
What about if you were an animal, what would you be?
The bear.
Bear.
I like it.
Yeah.
By the way, I should have asked this in the beginning, but where are you right now? Are you in Russia?
No, I'm in Halifax for my summer training.
Oh, are you? Okay,
yeah.
Right on.
Okay. Yeah, and the Russian, when he said the bear and the Russian, being Russian, I always think of that picture of Putin riding the bear.
Exactly. Well, I haven't, the boys call me Russian bear around, so, it kind of stuck to me already.
Okay. What's your favorite road barn so far that you played in, let's say in the Q or the A?
Sorry, what?
Your favorite road barn, favorite road arena?
Oh, road arena. Well, we've been in the Bell Center because Laval was playing in Montreal this year, so right. I think that one, and I will take the one in Halifax because we were playing Cape Breton and Halifax always isn't like a Nova Scotia kind of battle of Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
And it's like 10, 11,000, I believe, and it would be always sold out and stuff. And I thought it was a cool one to play in.
How was your transition from coming from Russia to Cape Breton when you first got there and stuff? Was it tough, like language and food and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I couldn't speak a lick of English before, so it was awful at the start, kind of, just not being able to communicate with people. I mean, all people around me, like my billet family, kind of made me feel comfortable. And, if you're motivated to learn the language, it kind of comes easy because everybody's speaking English around you, and you kind of, just try to pick it up and, try to talk to people as quick as you can. And so, it took me maybe 3 to 4 months kind of fully understand everything, and 5 to 6 to kind of, just having a normal conversations already.
Okay. Right on. And taking you back to probably the biggest day in your career so far, in 2020 when you were drafted 61st overall to the Ottawa Senators.
Yeah, it was a weird one, obviously, because of COVID.
Yeah.
So the draft was supposed to happen in June, obviously, and we had a good run with the Cape Breton. Like, we were making playoffs, and we were making lots of noises that year. Like, we were pretty tough team, so I was kind of looking forward to play playoffs and see if we can get a mem cup and stuff. But then it got canceled, and I kind of start preparing myself for a draft because I thought it's going to be over in 2-3 weeks and we're going to go back to normal life. So then I already booked everything to Montreal because the draft was in Montreal. So I was all excited, all fired up. And then, they said it postponed. And after that, kind of, it was tough for me because I had no updates, no dates for, any of it, like when it's not going to happen. It's kind of your dream, right? And I've been passed over twice, and I kind of wanted to, feel it fully in real life and stuff. But then, I kind of took that time as something to work on, kind of worked out for a long time. Then the rinks opened up, just kind of started improving my game. And then time went by fast. And, well, I was in Cape Breton, and I was around my billet family and friends. And, it was a special moment, obviously, kind of, just, that all the hard work you put in and stuff, and me being passed over twice kind of, was pretty awesome. And I knew that's my first goal to reach it, and now I have to keep going and just enjoy that day and get back to work.
Did you know Ottawa was interested?
I mean, I had lots of Zoom calls with every team, so I kind of was in the air with that, because like some teams talk to you and you feel like, oh yeah, they're super interested, but then another team calls and they're more interested, and then another team calls. So every team is kind of different ways talking to you, and you kind of feel, oh, those ones are interesting, those ones are, and those ones. I had about 20, 22, 23 teams talking to me, so I was up in the air. I didn't know who's going to pick me.
So
right.
If you were overlooked twice in the draft, were you out here in Vancouver?
Sorry, what?
If you were overlooked in the draft twice, were you out here in Vancouver when the draft was in Vancouver?
In 2019, did you come out here?
I didn't go to any of those drafts, honestly. Yeah, it was kind of before my first draft. I had a really good chance. I actually was ranked everywhere, but then at some point, I don't know. My agent back then told me kind of, don't come. You're gonna get picked maybe in the 5th round, so it's no reason for you to fly over all the way. So I was like, well, that's kind of weird, and I kind of knew that's he knows something about me not being picked and stuff. And then my 18th year, I kind of knew that I took a little bit of a step back, so I knew I'm not gonna get picked. So I was supposed to go to my actual first real life draft, like my last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then COVID.
Yeah. Take me back to representing your country. I know you've done it a couple times. Take me back to the World Juniors.
It was obviously an awesome experience, and for me that year kind of, it was important to make that team because, not many undrafted guys are playing at the World Juniors. So, coming into the basically even the Q camp, let's start with that. I was, I set my goals, and when we played Canada-Russia Super Series, it was kind of 2 games I had under me to prove myself so I can, make the World Juniors camp, obviously. So those 2 games were important, and I did my job, and then got to go into World Juniors camp and, proved there and kind of, just enjoy the moment there. It was special it's a big tournament, and it was lots of great hockey players there, best in the world under 20. So for me, it was something to prove that I can, compete against those guys. So, I'm sure I did, obviously, So
you had a great tournament.
Yeah, it's something you never forget, like in your entire life, honestly, too. So, like, it was a great time, and special tournament to play in.
And what was it like playing with Vancouver's own Podkolzin?
Well, he's pretty good at hockey.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He's
We
a
love
really
him
nice
here.
guy on the ice as well. So I kind of still always talk to him, and he texted me, I text him. We have sometimes FaceTime calls and stuff. So he's a really nice guy off the ice, and he works extremely hard.
Oh yeah, we're huge fans of his, and we can't wait for him to come out here. We met him at the draft, and he was such a nice guy. Even though, like you said, the lick of English, he couldn't speak a lick of English. But
yeah, exactly.
Just how he engaged with us and stuff, you seem like such a nice guy, and we can't wait to see him in our uniform this year.
Exactly. He's gonna be a good one for sure.
Yeah, and we both got pictures with him too.
Yeah,
before he was even a Canuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't even know. We just saw him. We're like, oh, that's Podkolzin, and let's get a picture with him. And then he got drafted by our team, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
It was pretty awesome. Do you have any hidden talents?
No. Everybody tells me to stick with hockey. So
okay,
I'm sticking with that. We'll be honest.
Well, it sounds like table tennis might be one though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of it's not a hidden talent. I've been working on it like 4 years. Put lots of practices and stuff. So
okay. If you taking back to your go ahead, Ray.
Okay, if you were playing another, or if you were doing something other than hockey, what would you want to be doing?
Coaching.
Okay.
Yeah, I love being around kids and kind of coach them and stuff. So yeah, that's something I would have think about.
That's awesome. And taking back to your first AHL goal with Belleville.
Yeah, we were playing against Stockton at home. It was a fifth game of the year. I didn't score anything in first 4 games. I kind of thought I'm gonna score maybe 1 goal in this league this year, but then yeah, so I kind of played that game right way. Had lots of scoring chances honestly before that, and kind of was starting getting nervous a little bit that I can't put a puck in the net. I used to be able to put up good numbers in the queue, and now I can't beat the goalie. And then we were like forechecking or something, and the guy just literally threw the puck in the slot, and I was alone there, so I shot it right away, and the goalie popped out so far away from the net that I had no room. It kind of hit him in the shoulder and popped right back to me, and I kind of put it a little bit on the right side and put an empty net. So yeah.
Nice. Do you have a go-to celly?
I used to have a salute in Q.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that, but this year I kind of didn't have that. How do I say that? I didn't have both to do that. I mean, honestly, though, I was already in the league, so yeah.
Fair enough.
I do the salute too at hockey, and when I score, and I also do the John Cena. I go like, "You can't see me."
His own teammates don't like that one. And it usually gets jumped every time.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't want to mess around too much in the AHL. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're also not playing beer league like I am.
What color is your stick tape, and your favorite Gatorade color?
My color is black. Usually I tape it with the black. When you're a kid and kind of coaches tell you tape the stick with the black tape so goalie can see the puck.
That's right.
Something I stuck to.
I always tape my stick with white, and then I take a Sharpie and I color 2 pucks in on my stick.
Oh yeah. Sometimes if I feel like I have a dry streak, I will switch it up to the white. Like I don't have like set that I'm always gonna tape my stick with the black tape.
Right.
And about Gatorade, I honestly not too hard on the Gatorade, to be honest. I don't really have a favorite color out of that, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I prefer water.
Yeah, so do I. What would you say is your favorite Canadian food since coming over here? And you like poutine now?
Favorite Canadian food? I mean, honestly, though, when I came over here, I was living with Drake Batterson then, and we used to go to Tim Hortons for a ice cap.
Yeah.
Because the food is pretty much the same in Russia as well, like all the food and stuff. But that was we don't have Tim's in Russia, so he put me on those, and it was the biggest regret of my life.
Are you a coffee guy before games?
Yeah, I lowered myself to black coffee, not touching any of that sugary stuff.
Do you have a go-to song you listen to before games, or any pump-up music?
Not really. I mean, I kind of listen to anything. Yeah, I listen to anything my ears like.
If you had to describe your playing style, what would you say?
Like scoring goals, probably the biggest thing, because I have a pretty heavy shot, so I enjoy shooting pucks, so that would be a thing.
Do you have
go ahead, right?
do you have a favorite sports franchise, maybe other than Ottawa? It doesn't have to be hockey.
Another sport, maybe. Yeah.
Barcelona in soccer used to be always.
Okay.
Because of Messi, and now he left, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you looking most to improve on from last season, and when's training camp start for you?
I'm looking to obviously improve my skating, like all the aspects of it, because I'm a big guy, so it's something I have to keep working on over and over. So, I'm doing that, and I believe it's in September. Yeah, in September I'm going back to Ottawa. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of qualities do you think a coach or an effective coach needs to have?
I think for me is when the coach and the player can meet up at the halfway kind of. So like he kind of understand what you want, and honestly he like talks to you about what you think and stuff, and then he kind of just like, how to say that, he's a player's coach.
Okay.
Player's coach. Yeah.
Let's make it that way.
Egor, I just want to thank you so much, man, for taking the time for us today and coming on. Obviously, we're big fans of you, and we can't wait to see you light it up this year in Ottawa.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
And you've definitely got fans in us going forward. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hey sent you.